Have you ever noticed how some people seem to age slower than others? They still have that spark in their eyes, that energy when they walk, and a sense of joy in their lives, no matter their age. And then there are others who seem to be fading a little faster, losing energy, feeling aches and pains more frequently, or just not looking as vibrant. So, what makes the difference? What's the secret that lets some people thrive well into their later years while others feel like they're just getting by? The truth is, there isn't one big secret to living a long, healthy life. It's not some miracle cure or a magical fountain of youth. The truth is, longevity comes down to something much simpler and more accessible than you might think. It comes down to small, daily habits. That's right, the way we live each day, the choices we make, the habits we form, all have a profound impact on how long and how well we live. Whether you're 60 or 80, it's the little things that you do every single day that can help you feel younger, more energized, and more connected to life. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into how the most vibrant people over 60 are living longer and stronger lives, and how you can start making small changes today to improve your health and vitality. We'll talk about habits you can start right now, things you may not have considered but could make a huge difference in how you age. Let's start with something that seems simple but is one of the biggest factors in how we feel as we get older, and that's movement. You may have heard the saying, use it or lose it. Well, when it comes to our bodies, that couldn't be more true. As we get older, it's easy to fall into the trap of sitting more. We may think that slowing down is just a natural part of getting older. And while it's true that we need more rest as we age, the problem is when we start resting too much. Sitting for long periods can actually weaken our muscles, stiffen our joints, and slow down our metabolism. Here's something powerful to consider: every day, we need to keep our bodies moving, even in small ways. I'm not talking about running marathons or hitting the gym for an hour every day, unless you love that, of course. What's important is consistent, gentle movement. Whether it's taking a brisk walk around the block, doing a few stretches while watching TV, or even standing up every hour to do a quick lap around the house, these small movements add up. And they don't just keep your body flexible, they also help to maintain your strength, boost your energy, and even improve your mood. The key is consistency. Even 10 minutes of movement a day can make a big difference in your flexibility and energy levels. The goal isn't to overdo it, it's to just keep moving. Find something you enjoy, something that feels good for your body, and make it a part of your routine. You don't need to push yourself, the goal is to stay active enough to keep your body engaged. Another small habit that's crucial, and something that often gets overlooked, is sleep. Many people in their 60s and beyond find that their sleep patterns start to change. Maybe it's harder to fall asleep, or you wake up several times during the night. And we all know how we feel the next day when we don't get enough rest: sluggish, irritable, or just off. But what if I told you that sleep is one of the most important ingredients in longevity? Sleep allows our bodies to heal and repair, recharge our energy, and reset our minds. Without proper sleep, everything else starts to fall apart, our immune system weakens, our focus falters, and we become more prone to stress. And here's something even more important: poor sleep can actually accelerate aging. It can lead to cognitive decline, more aches and pains, and even an increased risk of chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes. So what can you do about it? First of all, establish a bedtime routine. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Keep the room cool, dark, and quiet. Try to go to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends. Avoid caffeine or heavy meals in the evening, and if possible, turn off screens at least an hour before bed. You'd be surprised how much a simple routine can improve your sleep quality. And if you're struggling with getting a good night's sleep, don't wait too long to address it. Your body is trying to tell you something. Small changes, like reducing stress before bed or having a warm cup of tea, can make a world of difference. Better sleep equals better overall health, and that means more years to live and enjoy your life. Now, let's shift gears and talk about something that often goes unnoticed, but is just as important for living longer and feeling good: nutrition. We all know that what we eat affects our bodies, but did you know that your diet has a direct impact on how fast you age? The older we get, the more our bodies need specific nutrients to stay strong and healthy. But it's not just about avoiding junk food or eating fewer calories. It's about choosing the right foods that support our bodies. Whole, unprocessed foods, like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, are packed with antioxidants and essential vitamins that help combat the effects of aging. But it's not just about loading up on healthy foods, it's about eating consistently throughout the day. Many seniors make the mistake of skipping meals, thinking that eating less will help them lose weight. But skipping meals can actually slow down your metabolism and deprive your body of essential nutrients. Eating small, balanced meals regularly throughout the day helps keep your energy levels up and your body in optimal condition. The goal is to make your diet as colorful and varied as possible. The more colors on your plate, the more nutrients you're getting. Don't be afraid to try new foods, and try to incorporate foods that are good for your bones, your heart, and your brain. Eating well isn't a one-time effort, it's a habit that builds up over time. Now that we've talked about movement, sleep, and nutrition, we're off to a great start. These small, daily habits set the stage for longevity. They may seem simple, but they can make a huge difference in how we age. And guess what? We've still got more habits to explore. Let's keep this conversation going. Now that we've covered movement, sleep, and nutrition, let's talk about a habit that often gets brushed aside as we age: stress management. It's easy to think that stress is just a part of life. After all, who doesn't experience stress, right? But here's the thing: chronic stress, the kind that lingers and builds up over time, has a major impact on your health and longevity. Think about it. When you're stressed, your body enters fight or flight mode. Your heart rate goes up. Your muscles tighten. Your blood pressure increases. And while this might be helpful in short bursts, like if you're running to catch a bus, when stress is constant, it starts to damage your body. Over time, stress increases the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. The good news? Managing stress doesn't require a lot of effort, but it can make a huge difference in your health. The first step is being aware of it. You don't need to wait until you feel overwhelmed to take action. Little habits throughout the day can help keep your stress in check. One of the simplest ways to manage stress is through deep breathing exercises. When you feel tension building up, whether it's after a tough conversation, or simply from the busyness of life, take a moment to breathe deeply. Close your eyes, inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Just 5 minutes of this can help reset your body, lower your heart rate, and make you feel calmer. But stress management doesn't just mean breathing exercises. Creating a routine that includes moments of relaxation is key. Maybe it's reading a book, enjoying a warm cup of tea, or spending a few minutes in nature. The important thing is to make time for yourself. Your mind needs rest just as much as your body. And when you manage stress better, you help protect your heart, your mind, and your body. Now, let's move on to another small habit that plays a huge role in longevity, but one that's often overlooked: maintaining social connections. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of spending more time alone. Maybe friends move away, or family lives farther apart. But isolation can have a serious impact on your health. Research shows that social isolation is linked to higher rates of depression, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. It's not just about loneliness, it's about connection. We are social creatures, and our brains thrive on interaction with others. This doesn't mean you need to have a packed social calendar, but simply making an effort to stay connected to others, even in small ways, can do wonders for your health. One of the simplest ways to maintain those connections is through regular phone calls, video chats, or even just quick text messages. If you live near family or friends, make a point of getting together regularly, even if it's just for a cup of coffee or a walk in the park. You'd be amazed how much those small moments of connection can lift your spirits and reduce stress. Plus, having someone to talk to can help keep your mind sharp and your mood positive. And let's not forget the power of community. Joining a class, a club, or a group that shares your interests can be an amazing way to keep your mind active and your social circle wide. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or even a local volunteer organization, having a sense of belonging helps you feel needed, and it gives you something to look forward to every day. That sense of purpose and connection is invaluable when it comes to aging well. So, we've talked about movement, sleep, stress management, and social connections, and each of these habits contributes to a longer, healthier life. But there's one more small habit I want to share with you, and it's one of the most powerful tools for longevity. It's something that can drastically change how you feel every single day, and it's something that we can all start practicing right now. And that is maintaining a positive mindset. Now, I know it's easy to say, just think positive, but it's not always that simple. However, maintaining a positive outlook on life has been shown to have a significant impact on our health. People who stay optimistic have lower rates of heart disease, lower stress levels, and better immune function. And they tend to live longer, too. But it's not about denying the hard times. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing how you respond to life's challenges. When you choose to focus on the positive, even in difficult situations, you're actively lowering your stress levels, improving your mood, and giving your body the best chance to heal and thrive. One way to practice positivity is by expressing gratitude daily. This doesn't mean you need to have a list of 10 things you're thankful for every day. It could be as simple as acknowledging the small blessings, like a warm cup of coffee in the morning, or the fact that you're able to walk around the block. Taking a moment each day to appreciate the good things in your life sends powerful signals to your brain that you're safe, you're content, and you're supported. That's a huge boost to both your mental and physical well-being. Another way to stay positive is by reframing negative thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I can't do that anymore," try thinking, "That may be hard, but I can still try." Changing the way you talk to yourself helps shift your perspective, and over time, it can make a big difference in how you feel day to day. And remember, it's okay to have bad days. It's okay to feel frustrated or tired. We all do. The key is to practice resilience, to bounce back, to see the light in the darkness, and to keep moving forward. Now that we've covered movement, sleep, stress management, social connections, and mindset, you can start to see how these small daily habits can truly shape the way you age. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Little habits, done every day, add up over time and have a profound impact on your health and longevity. As we've explored together, living longer isn't about waiting for a miracle or hoping for good luck. It's about the everyday choices you make, from staying active to nurturing your relationships, from getting enough sleep to managing stress and cultivating a positive mindset. These are the building blocks of longevity, and the amazing part is that they're all within your control. No magic pills. No complicated strategies. Just simple, powerful habits that anyone can adopt at any age. Now that we've laid the foundation, let's focus on a few more small but incredibly effective habits that can make a big difference in how we age. These next habits may sound simple, but they're often the ones that get overlooked, and yet, they play such an important role in how we feel each day. Let's talk about mental stimulation. You've probably heard people say, "Use it or lose it," when it comes to memory and cognitive function. And it's true. The brain is like any other muscle. If you don't use it, it can weaken over time. That's why keeping your mind engaged is one of the most powerful habits for aging well. Mental stimulation doesn't have to mean solving complex puzzles or learning a new language, though both of those can be fun. It can be as simple as reading a book, doing a crossword puzzle, or playing a game of chess with a friend. Learning something new, like a hobby or a craft, is also a fantastic way to keep your brain sharp. And if you find yourself slipping into routines that don't challenge your mind, it's time to change that. Try taking a different route when you go for a walk, or learning a few words in a new language. The key is to keep your brain active and challenged. This doesn't just help with memory, it can also prevent cognitive decline, improve your focus, and even reduce the risk of diseases like dementia. So find ways to exercise your brain every day, just as you do your body. Another habit that contributes to living longer and feeling better is maintaining a healthy weight. I'm not talking about drastic diets or extreme weight loss measures. It's more about balance. As we get older, our metabolism naturally slows down, and we may not burn calories the way we once did. But maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about appearance, it's about reducing strain on your joints, heart, and other organs. Being at a healthy weight helps improve mobility, lowers the risk of diabetes, and keeps your energy levels stable. So, what does this mean for you? It means paying attention to portion sizes and making sure you're eating a variety of nutrient-dense foods. You don't have to count every calorie, but by choosing whole, unprocessed foods like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats, you're giving your body the best fuel possible. If you're unsure about how much you should be eating, try practicing mindful eating. Take your time with meals, savor the flavors, and listen to your body when it tells you it's full. This simple practice can go a long way in preventing overeating and making sure your body gets the right amount of nutrition without overloading it. Now, let's talk about adapting to change. Aging brings a lot of change, whether it's in our physical abilities, our relationships, or our daily routines. And it can be easy to resist that change, to hold on to what once was. But here's the truth. Embracing change is one of the most powerful things you can do to live a longer, more fulfilling life. When we adapt to life's changes, whether it's learning how to use new technology, trying a different approach to exercise, or adjusting to a new living situation, we keep ourselves mentally flexible and emotionally resilient. And that flexibility is key to aging gracefully. It's the people who stay curious and open to new experiences that tend to thrive the most as they age. So, the next time life throws a curveball, instead of pushing back against it, ask yourself, how can I make the best of this? How can I adapt and still thrive? Whether it's adjusting your fitness routine to accommodate new health needs or exploring a new hobby to fill time after retirement, staying open to new things helps you continue to grow and stay young at heart. Finally, one of the most important habits that contribute to living longer and feeling healthier is self-compassion. This may sound like a small thing, but it's actually incredibly powerful. As we age, we can sometimes be our own harshest critics. We look at the wrinkles, the gray hair, the things our bodies no longer do as easily, and we start to believe that we're not as good as we used to be. But here's the secret, you're not less than you were before, you're different. And that difference deserves to be celebrated, not criticized. Embrace the wisdom and experience that come with age. Instead of focusing on what's changed, focus on what you've gained. You've learned lessons that younger people haven't yet had the chance to experience. You've faced challenges and come out stronger. You've built relationships, nurtured family, and contributed to your community. Those things matter more than any number on a scale or in the mirror. So be kind to yourself. Practice self-compassion. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and honor the person you've become. That kindness you show yourself can lead to better mental health, a more positive outlook, and a greater sense of peace, all of which contribute to longevity. When you look at all of these habits together, movement, sleep, stress management, social connections, mindset, mental stimulation, healthy weight management, adaptability, and self-compassion, you start to see the picture. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about making small, consistent choices every day that add up over time to a healthier, longer life. And with that, I want to leave you with one final thought: longevity isn't just about living longer. It's about living better. And the best part? You don't have to wait for a miracle to happen. The power to live a long, strong, vibrant life is already in your hands. It's in the choices you make today. So take a moment to appreciate where you are, and then take one more step forward toward a future filled with energy, joy, and purpose. Thank you so much for being here today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on how to live your best life at any age. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one habit you'll be starting today to help you live longer and feel better? Let's keep this conversation going. Here's to living a life full of health, happiness, and longevity. You've got this.